Radical.
Welcome to part 2 of Radical Rapid Fire Combat Response for March the 20th through March 26, 2022. Short comments, quick replies. If you hear something in the background, it's Scary Jersey Guy. Yep, I'm watching Scary Jersey Guy play Deja Vu, and I'm not going to stop that just because I need to record this. Sega Strider. I could care less about Nintendo preservation. Trash can emoji. What are you trying to do here, Sega Strider, huh? You trying to start a console war here? Well, guess what? Doesn't matter if you don't care about Nintendo preservation. They got some of the best games ever made. So does Sega, right? Just because you're Sega Strider doesn't mean, you need to, not care about Nintendo preservation. Let's say the shoe was on the other foot. You care about Sega game preservation, huh? I'm asking Sega Strider. Just care about the Nintendo people, okay? I mean, they won after all. Gotta admit, they won the console war between them and Sega. Not that you're salty or anything. Just saying, Sega. Sega! Penguin Wizard. I never got a notification on your recommending matches, so thanks for doing this. I did watch the Hardys match with Edge and Christian and the Dudleys, and it was awesome. Yeah, those matches, some great tag matches. I mean, what kind of matches are you into? You into tag matches? You into steel cage matches? Penguin Wizard 1, I'll recommend if you've never seen it, a must-see match would be the Hell in a Cell match between Mankind and Undertaker from, I believe, 98. Look that one up as one of the most insane matches of all time. And you've been telling me that you've not been getting notifications. I'm calling Susan, the person over YouTube, and for some reason I'm not getting any calls back. So I'll keep you posted, see if we can change that and everything. It's almost like they're prioritizing other channels over me. I don't know why that is. Dumez. I like video podcast of human reproduction. Videos of people demonstrating how babies are made. Well, Dumez, I don't know about on YouTube, but there's plenty of videos demonstrating how babies are made. Not after the baby's born and taking care of the babies, but demonstrating how babies are made. So if any of you are a bit confused and you want to make some babies, go to, I don't even think I can mention some of the names of the places, XNXX.com if you're at all curious about that, right? And sometimes, though, they get wrong because sometimes it's men and women, and we all know that that's not the combo to make the babies. Julia India Mobile. Don't forget, collecting cross-country trips are best done on beg dollars from your YouTube audience. You actually do think someone would use their own money? And then 2 laughing, crying emojis. Yes. It's the best way to do it if you're an e-beggar, sure. I mean, but you're going to get shamed for actually, asking people to go, to give you money to go on a trip. I think the biggest thing that comes to mind would be that $40,000 bus trip. Was it $40,000 or $50,000? I lose track, once with 40 or 50. But basically, Metal Jesus was actually expecting his fans to, believe it or not, give him a lot of money to take a bus tour. Even as I'm saying this, like the amount of jackassery to actually to attempt something like that. You think that would be the end of him trying to do shameless things, but then we had a lot of stuff with Metal Jesus. We probably still do. I haven't been keeping up. Kev 711 2001. Many who do no vids have 100Ks in views. But out of all that, telling me to like and sub every vid is just annoying as fuck. Okay, so if you bought, you're saying like they have no videos, but sometimes they have like hundreds of thousands of subs. I guess they'll get around to uploading something. Well, that's an obvious tell if you don't upload anything in your channel and you suddenly have all these subscribers. Okay, it doesn't make any sense. But then if they do have some uploads and they're telling you to like and sub, maybe those 2 things you wrote were separate. Yes, it is annoying as fuck. It's one of the most annoying things when I go to a channel and they have the pop-ups and they say, before I get into, the talking about things, make sure to like, favorite, subscribe, notify, send me $12, all that shit. Just stop that shit. Just get on YouTube, say what you gotta say, and get off. It's not that hard. And if you need help getting off, XNXX. Brian Hutcherson. The stories I've heard are, number 1, they only practiced together 3 days before the event, and number 2, the lead guitarist was already hammered by the time they took the stage. Also, James was attempting to Dimebag Darrell walk, but failing miserably. The Dimebag Darrell walk. I don't know if I'm familiar with that walk, but I think I know what you might be talking about. I think everything James was attempting did fail miserably, you know? And when it comes to that kind of stuff, he's having fun and everything, but no, that just doesn't work. Um, so they only practiced 3 days together because they thought they mastered everything. Lead guitarist was already hammered. Yeah, that makes sense then. It was a complete and utter dumpster fire. That makes sense, that whole music stuff. Rex Viper. They still doing any concerts, Do do they have to pay you to go there, or do they expect people to pay them? I don't know. Fatal Vision. Buying subs and views is admitting to yourself that your material sucks. Oh, that's weird. Look how that works in. I'm listening to Fatal Vision in the background, and I got this comment here. I'm going to reply to. Well, I left my reply to Scary Jersey Guy or Fatal Scary Vision Jersey Guy. A common misconception is that there's a link to channel quality and growth, which there is not. Okay, I'm using you as an example, Fatal Vision. I enjoy listening to your streams. I think you're one of the best that I've actually, admittedly, I probably haven't checked out a ton. But, listen to this guy. He's really good with his audience. He's great at multitasking, playing the game, and actually responding to his audience. He's probably one of the best that I've encountered doing this. And yet, the guy's not over a couple thousand subs. Whereas if it was actually about quality, he probably should be, in the tens or 100,000s of subs. RG Music. It's been so long since I watched a Radical Rig video. Channel with substance. Well, it's really interesting when somebody stops by I haven't seen in months or years. It's kind of cool. I'm like, hey, that guy or that girl. Hey, how are you? Because one thing about being on YouTube for several years is, you grow these like friendships online. You talk to people for a while, and then you wonder and you're curious. I'm like, is that person still with us? People die every day. I sadly just got a notification that somebody who used to be my manager years ago passed on, and they weren't really that old. So it's actually kind of a relief when someone stops in, and I can point to them and go like, RG Music, yeah, I remember you. But thank you for the compliment there. Eddie from Texas. Here's another one. I'm like, Eddie from Texas. Who knew buying subs was a thing? I can't afford to spend money on that. I'm cool with my 16 subs. Laugh out loud. I need to make a new video. Laugh out loud. Well, let this be the motivation, Eddie from Texas. You need to make a new video. You need to do something. Do something for those 16 subs there, Eddie from Texas. Arioka, have you seen Angry Joe's latest fake angry rant about NFTs? It would be interesting to know your thoughts about an e-beggar like Joe's complaining about people wasting their money on NFTs and getting nothing back. He's not self-aware at all. The rest you wrote here probably exactly would be the same thoughts I had, I would extend upon it if I had an upload on it, maybe make it go at least 5 or 6 minutes or whatnot. A lot of those uploads are just kind of like the variations of the same things, but you can just rotate like different people around there. Basically, it centers around, no shock, it being stupid to donate money to YouTubers on YouTube. So, yeah, I could whip something together right now. People say, hey, make an Angry Joe rant or something like that. And I'd be like, the irony of an Angry Joe rant where he rants about things and I could rant on him. But yeah, I agree with you 100%. Your thoughts are the same as my thoughts. It's stupid to give money to him and for him to be, basically a hypocrite saying it's stupid to waste money on NFTs when, hello, one of the biggest waste of money is actually giving money to someone like Angry Joe when there's thousands of other gaming YouTubers currently on YouTube.